Hello, my dear family. Once again, I'm back before you with yet another lesson on the English grammar. You remember, those of you who have been watching our videos steadily must have seen that we uploaded a number of videos on certain chapters of the English grammar. Today we are following the same trend, and it is important for us to know those chapters. That's why those chapters are being discussed in those videos. If you have any query, if you want to just know anything in particular about any part of the English grammar, you may write in the comment box. Okay? Well, so you have seen what sort of grammatical elements that we generally discuss in our videos. What is the difference between English and the English? Say you are using the word English in a sentence without any article, and somebody else is using the words the English in a sentence. So what is the difference between these two sentences, or two words rather? Both the words are English. Before one, there is the article, definite article they, and the other is without any article. To know that answer, please watch this video through. During the course of the video, I promise I shall give you the answer to this question, if you at all find interest in knowing this sort of things. So now, please, my dear friends, pay full attention to the whiteboard. And once again, I would like to tell you, as I tell you every time I make a video, please watch this particular lesson full screen, or else it will be very difficult for you to make out what is written on the whiteboard. And it is necessary for you to see the board, to look at the board, and to understand what is written on the whiteboard if you want to understand this chapter. Okay? Look at the first sentence. We generally use the before the name of a 5-star or 7-star hotel. So when we are talking about a 5-star hotel or a 7-star hotel, we shouldn't forget that we have to use the word, the definite article, the, before the name of that hotel. But when we are talking about some other hotels which are any less than 5-star or 7-star, you don't need to use the definite article the. That is what is written there afterwards. Whereas all other hotels and resorts go without the. So when you are talking about a resort, or when you are talking about a common ordinary hotel, don't use the definite article the before that name. But when you are talking about the 5-star hotels, 7-star hotels, it is important for you to use the article the if you want to speak correct English. Now you may ask me, sir, if I do not use the definite article the before the name of the 5-star hotel or 7-star hotel, is there any difference? I will tell that no, it makes no difference at all so far as comprehension is concerned. Your listener will understand what you mean. But in fact, a person who knows English will be successful in finding out the fault. And I think it is necessary for all of us to speak unblemished, mistake-free English. And that is what you must be willing to speak, I think. Well, so let us cast a glance at the example sentences. First example sentence. I have to attend a party at the Grand Hotel today evening. Grand Hotel. That's a 5-star hotel. You know, Grand Hotel is in Kolkata. In the Esplanade area. Esplanade is known to everybody, I think. So you must have seen the Grand Hotel. So when you are talking about the Grand Hotel, don't forget to use the article the Grand Hotel. That's why in this sentence you see, I have to attend the party at the Grand Hotel today evening. At the Grand Hotel today evening, I have a party to attend. In fact, not. It is just for the sake of this lesson that I have constructed this sentence. In fact, my pocket wouldn't afford the expenses of entertainment at the Grand Hotel, at the five-star hotel or seven-star hotel. So, nor do I rub shoulders with people who throw parties at the Grand Hotel. Next, when he visits Kolkata, he stays at the Taj Bengal. Well known. This particular hotel is also well known to everybody who lives in India. In Kolkata also there is the Taj Bengal at Alipur near the zoo. If you have gone to the zoo, you must have seen the Taj Bengal from the outside. Well, so the Taj Bengal is either a five-star hotel or a seven-star hotel. I'm not quite sure. That's why I'm not being able to tell you exactly whether it is a five-star hotel or a seven-star hotel. If you know the answer, if you know whether it's a five-star hotel or a seven-star hotel, please write down in the comment box for my information, for my knowledge, so that I can come to know whether it is a five-star hotel or a seven-star hotel. At least not less than five-star, I'm damn sure. Next. Park Hotel is close to the Asiatic Society in Park Hotel. This is also the name of a hotel, Park Hotel. But we have not used the definite article the before Park Hotel. Why? Because Park Hotel, so far as my knowledge goes, is not a five-star or a seven-star hotel. I may be a little mistaken there. If you know whether it is a five-star hotel or seven-star hotel, please write down in the comment box. Then in that case, I will be using the. But here I have not used the definite article the before Park Hotel because I'm not quite sure whether it is a five-star hotel. So Park Hotel is close to the Asiatic Society. Asiatic Society is an organization. You know, Asiatic Society in Park Street. They are written in Park Street. So here you see before the name of the society, Asiatic Society, we have used the Asiatic Society. Why? Because before the name of some organizations or some specific buildings, we use the. That is also there afterwards. We will come to that as well. But now for this part only, I think it is this question may be peeping in your mind that why the is used before Asiatic Society. So I have brought it to your knowledge that generally before some buildings or some organizations we use the. So before Asiatic Society we have used the Asiatic Society. Next, she waited for you near the gate of Hotel Gitanjali. Hotel Gitanjali is the name of a hotel which is most probably 3-star. It's not a 5-star hotel nor 7-star. When I went to Diga, I saw this hotel and therefore I have used the name of the hotel in this sentence. As it is not a 5-star hotel or a 7-star hotel, we have used no the before the name of this hotel. Or if you talk about any resort, say Blue View Resort. Don't say the Blue View Resort. Here it is categorically mentioned resorts, R-E-S-O-R-T, resort. This O looks like A, I'm sorry for that. Bad handwriting, in fact. We must not use the definite article the before the name of any resort. Remember that. Next, point number two. Don't forget to use the before the name of any theater, cinema, museum, gallery, and some specific buildings. Note down so that you don't forget afterwards. And even if you have any confusion afterwards, watch this video once again so that the confusion is absolutely removed. So we have to use the before the name of any theater or cinema hall. That is cinema hall. We don't say generally. Cinema means actually a hall where movies are screened. So before the name of a cinema, don't forget to use the definite article the. Or if you talk about a theater at which some plays are staged, So this theater, we must not forget to use the definite article the, or museum, gallery, and some specific buildings. Now, specific buildings, what do I mean by the specific buildings? There is no rule to guide you there. You have to know this by heart. So, it is important for you to know the names of those buildings before which you have to use the. Let's cast a glance at the example sentences. Long ago, she watched an English movie at the New Empire. The New Empire. The New Empire is the name of a movie theater. I don't know whether I should say is the name of a movie theater or was the name of a movie theater, because the New Empire is no more in existence. This particular cinema hall, this particular cinema, I'm sorry, we are habituated to using hall with cinema, but it's wrong. Before the English movie at the New Empire was a movie theater, okay, was a cinema at Esplanade, just close to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is also the name of a cinema hall, or was the name of a cinema hall, because the lighthouse is also no more in existence. Both the cinema halls have been pulled down in order to construct a shopping complex, which is a call of the day. So, but there is a movie theater. If you know any cinema anywhere, any movie theater anywhere, you must use the definite article the before that movie theater. Ramakrishna Dev often went to the star to watch spiritual plays. Spiritual plays or religious plays, whatever you like, you may use. But here, what matters is the star. Star is the name of a theater in Kolkata. Okay? So, as it is the name of a theater in Kolkata, we are using the star. This one is also no more in existence. Okay? This one also has been pulled down. There was some incident, you must have come across this news in the newspapers. So, if you go to the theater to watch a play, don't say, I'm going to Star or I'm going to X for a theater. So, when you go to the theater, it is always important for you to use the definite article. That's why here, the Star. Next example. They have booked the National Gallery for the exhibition of their paintings. To exhibit the paintings, you need a place. So, you have booked the National Gallery. National Gallery, as is here written, see clearly written, museum, gallery. So, gallery, before the name of a gallery, we must use the gallery, that is the National Gallery for the exhibition of their paintings. Next example. The American president has to live in the White House during his term. White House is the name of a building. Here you see some specific buildings. Remember this. So, White House is one of those specific buildings before which we are required to use the. They said the White House. Where does the President of America live? He lives in the White House. In the White House. Next, I have the desire to go to Paris to see the beauty of the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower, everybody knows the name of Eiffel Tower, so of the Eiffel Tower. So before Eiffel Tower, you have to use the. This is to be memorized actually. There is no rule as such. Sometimes we say that there are 7 wonders, and before the name of a single wonder out of these 7, we should use the. For example, the Taj Mahal. We do not say, I'm going to see Taj Mahal. We say, I'm going to see the Taj Mahal. Have you seen the Taj Mahal? The is used before Taj Mahal. In the same way, here also the is used before Eiffel Tower. And where is that located? In Paris. Now, this word Paris, Somewhere you must have heard, or I don't know whether you heard or not. Some people are there who pronounce this word, the name of this place, Paris. Yes, they do not pronounce, following the French linguistic rules. In French, in fact, the last letter is not pronounced by the French people or those who know French. So, as it is in France, Paris, that's why some people use Paris, not Paris. You may also pronounce Paris if you want to follow the French linguistic rule. Actually, let me just deviate a little from here, as I have told you that the French people do not pronounce the last letter of a word. For example, comment vous appelez-vous? It's a French sentence, comment vous appelez-vous? That means simple. The meaning is, what is your name? Comment vous appelez-vous? Now see, comment, the spelling of this word is C-O-M-M-E-N-T, though the pronunciation is comment. So in the same way, you may pronounce Paris, not Paris. But there is no compulsion that you have to pronounce Paris, because English people pronounce this word Paris. Next, point number 3. Newspapers and many organizations have names with the. When we are talking about any newspaper for that matter, we must not forget to use the definite article the. Any newspaper whatsoever. And also many organizations. There are some organizations before which we use the. For example, here look at the Asiatic Society. It's an organization. Before this organization, we use the Asiatic Society. So there is also no rule to guide you. It is important for you to memorize this. If you don't know, if you have not memorized this, you are prone to make mistakes of this type. Well, let's cast a glance at the example sentences. Every morning I read the Times of India and the Telegraph. Everybody knows that these two are the names of two different newspapers. Before the name of each newspaper, we have used the Times of India, the Telegraph. If you say, please give me Telegraph, I read Telegraph. Meaningless. Absolutely meaningless. So it is important for you to say, I read the Telegraph every morning. Or I read the Times of India. Next. Bengali people are in the habit of reading the Ananda Bazar Patrika. If you are a Bengali, you must have seen this newspaper. And it is one of the popular newspapers in Bengal. So, Ananda Bazar Patrika is the name of a newspaper. We have not forgotten to use the Ananda Bazar newspaper. The Ananda Bazar Patrika. Next, the job of the Red Cross. Yes, the Red Cross. Look here. Some specific organizations. Before the name of some specific organizations, we generally use many organizations. Red Cross is one of those organizations. So before Red Cross, we are using the Red Cross. The Red Cross. Remember, the job of the Red Cross is to give relief to the distressed. The Red Cross, the employees of the Red Cross or the workers of the Red Cross generally go to those places where people are distressed because of any reason. That may be a natural calamity or some other sort of calamity. The Red Cross and the distressed. We discussed in one of the previous videos why an adjective is used after the. If you use an adjective preceded by the definite article the, it means all the people of that sort, of that category. For example, the rich. The rich means all the rich people of the world. the poor, all the poor people of the world. In the same way, the distressed, all the distressed people of the world. Next, you need to know English to get a job with the BBC. If you want to get a job with the BBC, it's important for you to know English. Now, see, BBC is the name of an organization, British Broadcasting Corporation. So, as it is the name of an organization, we are using the BBC. Well, in this context, it is important for me to tell you, when you are using the word BBC, the abbreviation BBC, in connection with the TV channels, do not use the. Then you are not talking about the organization. You are talking about a certain TV channel. For example, did you watch the program on BBC? On BBC, not on the BBC. Like I have watched the program on Z Bangla, not on the Z Bangla, because I'm talking about a channel, not the organization. But when you are talking about the organization, BBC, always use the. Last point for this lesson, number 4. Names of companies and airlines are never used with the. Here, you will not be allowed to use the definite article the. Where? When you are talking about a company or the airlines. Do not say the Indian Airlines. Say Indian Airlines. Do not say the Lufthansa. Say Lufthansa. Do not say the Kingfisher. No, when you are talking about the airlines, we must not use the definite article the. Simply Kingfisher or Indigo, not the Indigo. And some companies, when you are talking about some companies, always remember, you will never use the. For example, there is the Tata Motors. Wrong English. Tata Motors is the name of a company, so do not use the before Tata Motors. Any company for that matter. When you are talking about your own company for which you work, do not use the. Do not think that it's an important company I work for, so I have to use the definite article the. No, definite article the need not be used before the name of a company. So that's all about this lesson. But at the beginning of this video session, I promised that I would tell you the answer to the difference between English and the English. I have remembered. Don't think I've forgotten. Okay? Now let me fulfill my promise. If you use the word English without any article, it means the language. Do you speak English? Do you speak English? Here it means, do you speak the English language? But when I'm saying the English are very decent. There, I'm talking about the nation, about the people, English people. When we are talking about the English people, we say the English. Okay, the English ruled over us for 200 odd years. There we don't talk about the language, but we are talking about that particular nation. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video session. If you have any query, you must not forget to write down in the answer box so that I can pick up that particular question in the upcoming videos and address that categorically. Okay, those of you who have not yet subscribed to this channel, please come forward, my dear friends. Subscribe to this channel. You don't have to spend money for that. You have to simply support us by subscribing to our channel. But if you do not think that we upload useful videos, do not subscribe. Yeah, that's my advice to you, or that's my request to you. If you don't like, very unwillingly you are subscribing to this channel, then it is useless. You will not be watching the videos. because the videos don't attract you. If you like this video session, if you think that you have learned something from this video session, please give a like. Yeah? You must not be miserly in that respect. Okay? Thank you very much. See you again in the next video session. Bye bye.